Hi, it is Kelly Ackroyd here. And this week's message, I'm sure, is going to shock you. But I wanted to talk about love this week. And, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. And whether you have a significant other or whether your Valentine's Day is all about self-love, I think love is a really important thing for us human beings to consciously be working on mastering. So I wanted to share a few thoughts with you today that hopefully will inspire you. So, as you know, I have studied A Course in Miracles for many, many years, probably 25, maybe even close to 30 years. And one of the most important things that I learned from A Course in Miracles is that God is love, right? And love is all that is. And if you think back and connect up to your highest consciousness and you remember back to when you were still in heaven, like before your soul incarnated into whatever meat suit you happen to be wearing in this lifetime, right? But before all that, when you were back in heaven, all there was love. Right? So that's the truth of our nature. Love is the truth of your very nature, right? But here in the physical world, it sure does seem like there's a whole lot of other things available to us, right? There's fear and anger and sadness and blah, blah, blah. The list goes on and on. But one of the most important teachings for me in A Course in Miracles was that everything in this world is either showing us love or it's showing us a call for love, right? And that made so much sense to me, right? Because when people are showing up at their most unlovable, right, their least charming version of themselves, it's not that there's something wrong with them. They're just not feeling safe and loved and secure. And so they're acting out in this way that's less than charming, right? So when people show up in my space and they're acting that way, when I'm fully conscious, I can just envelop them with my love and be a safe space for them to express whatever it is that they need to express. I don't have any need to take it personally because it doesn't mean anything about me or them, right? It's just a call for love, right? So I kind of want to remind you as we roll into this holiday of love that be gentle with yourself and be gentle with others. It's been a rough couple of years and everybody's doing the best they know how to do. And sometimes they show up like just these beautiful, miraculous beings. And sometimes they show up like the spawn of Satan, right? But our job isn't to judge them. Our job is to love them. So practice being loving with yourself and with others, right? Because what we're seeing outside in the world is just simply a reflection of how we see ourselves, right? So when I'm seeing myself as fun and loving and joyous and even a little magical, then everybody who shows up in my life is fun and loving and joyous and quite frankly magical, right? So start practicing being that which you want to experience in the world. Okay, so that's the first thing I wanted to talk to you about. And another thing that I wanted to talk to you about, especially for those of you who are in a relationship, right? You are in a romantic relationship with a significant other. And sometimes, sometimes love's tricky, right? But the easiest way to hold on to love within your relationship is simply by setting yourself free to enjoy the magic that your partner brings into your life, right? It's so funny. Sometimes we get so focused on the things that we don't like, or the things that annoy us, or the things we find bothersome, or whatever, that we forget to actually see that magnificent being we fell in love with, right? So sometimes we have to remind ourselves to look for the magic that they're bringing into our life, right? They're here to bring us love and joy and romance, and sometimes it's us that's keeping them from not allowing ourselves to receive that love. And so it's almost like we're blocking ourselves from being able to experience the magnificence that's right there in front of us, right? So practice looking for that magic, and looking for that magnificence in your partner, or in everyone in your life, your friends, your kids, your whoever it happens to be, because what you look for is exactly what you're going to find. Okay. And then that kind of leads right into my next thing about, giving yourself the space to just enjoy the love that's present, and make that your daily focus. It's like I said earlier, it's so easy to get distracted by the minutia, I'm not really crazy about this, or I don't really like the way you said that, or, you should be able to read my mind after all these years. How did you not know what I would want? Like, all of those things are craziness, right? Like, it is literally our way of almost like protecting ourselves from being hurt by love. We're pushing love away, but we have to really let ourselves open up and embrace love's presence, focus on the magic that love has to offer you, and look for it in every being that crosses your path. And you will be surprised how much love is available for you. And then the final thing I wanted to tell you, and this is just kind of a reminder, is, you always have a choice about what you get to focus on in life. And above all, I pray for you that you choose to let it be love. Just focus on the love. Let yourself be enveloped by it. Let yourself surrender to the magic of it. And whether you're spending your Valentine's Day, by yourself, at home with your pets, off somewhere with your significant other, or even with friends, or whoever it happens to be, just let yourself be loved. Love and be loved. That's the magic of life, right? That's the secret of experiencing heaven on earth. And that's what I wish for you on this upcoming Valentine's Day. So if you have any tips or tricks that you think would add to the love we could all experience, please feel free to leave a comment, and I'd love to hear from you. So I hope you have a wonderful holiday, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Ciao for now.